Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We are outside the Claviger's estate and we are going to figure out exactly what the Claviger was up to with the mystics of Andra. So, let us head in here and figure some stuff out. It's going to be very interesting. We've heard a lot about the Claviger, we just haven't actually seen him yet. Now, there being a dead body outside of his estate is definitely not a great sign to start with. Multiple dead bodies. Are these rebels or are these guards? Look like they were potentially guards of the estate. Let's grab this while we're here. Just trying to take a peek over the top, see if we're about to enter combat. I don't think we are. I think we're mostly okay here. I think we're going to be investigating rather than. A
good house has to sit around empty.
Ooh, I just heard the loot. Yeah. I think we're going to be investigating rather than fighting. Also, it doesn't have to sit around empty. You can give it to the next Claviger, whoever that's going to be. Whoever you decide that you want to represent you next. Anyway.
Oh, gods. They've looted the place.
Hello, Butler.
Well, that didn't take long.
Butler?
Really? Looting the Claviger's house? And the Eterans do nothing to help.
He ran away? Hello?
Is it true what they say? That the Inquisitor is some
Okay,
kind of
so he
monster?
just gives generic stuff after that. Alright. So people are looting. I guess he does have a nicer house than a lot of Paradisans. So, you know, maybe they feel that they can share some of the wealth now. Destroy those. Destroy those. What have we got around the side? Ooh. A chest. With things in it. And a statue. To Andra, I think? Yeah, I think that's Andra. Well, we got our stuff there. Let's enter into the house. Oh! Blast them. Oh, these are level 2 enemies. Same as the ones that we found in the alleyway. Put that on 2 and use it. Back off. Oh, trapped. Nice. Okay. Arcan Veil. Fire. Nice. I'm out. Okay. Heal. Essence. Blast him. Heal. Okay, I think he's down for now. Oh, no, there we go. Right. Heal. Keep blasting. Ow. Blast him. Nice. Oh! What a shot. Okay. Well, we're dead. Was the autosave on us opening the door, maybe? Or... it probably didn't take me back to my save, actually. So we grabbed that. Okay, so we haven't been around the side. We've seen the butler run away, but we haven't done anything else, I think. Yeah, and then there was this, which we've looted.
Well, that didn't take long.
Hello.
Really? Looting the Claviger's house? And the
Oh,
Eterans
I
do
see.
nothing to help.
He just kind of has a weird running animation. I should definitely quick save before opening the door. But that's perfectly alright. We can do it better next time. Grab that. Over to the door. And quick save. Cool. We didn't lose that much. So let's pre-prepare a little bit. So stick that on there. One of those. I probably shouldn't have used the health potion. Open. Chuck grenades. Try and keep him in at the doorway. Hit this one. Burn the barbarian. I'm low on health. Okay. Back off. Nice. The knockback on that was very useful for us. Get this one to stay still. Getting shot by arrows. Hit the bruiser in the back. They get our... Oh. Died in the same spot, huh? I think I'm getting killed by the archer in the background. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that archer is what's killing me. Yeah, let's get our guy on him. Nice. And blast him. Oh. Okay.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Hey, we got a lockpick. Would be good to get a couple more, but that's fine. Quick save. Get some essence back. I could have used health, or not health, food to do that. Although I can use food in combat anyway, so it's not like I should be like, oh, I should only use potions, like in combat and use food otherwise. You can just use them interchangeably, so it doesn't really matter. Seeing if we've got anything else in here for us. I'm assuming that this, well, this looks like it's... Oh, never mind.
Drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
I was going to say it looks like this is going to lead to a basement, but it didn't, so there wasn't really anything else to say. First entry. Adir has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town. Keep an eye on these developments. Well, that's not how it was described to me in Adiran. Adiran said that we were offered the embassy space. But maybe that's propaganda. Possibly. There's more climbing I can do here. Nothing there. Ooh. Bunch of common equipment. Let's... we can destroy that. Yeah.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Alright then, I'll leave it be. The reason I'm going to leave it be is I want to explore the bits that aren't worth finding first. So there's lots of pictures on the wall. That's the same one that the ambassador has in his place, but of course it might be that the building that they occupy just so happened to already have it there. Let's see if there was anything we can glean from these. Not too much, I think they're just pieces of artwork. The Saints' War Part 1 Overthrow. There is much debate with historians as to when the Saints' War really began. It is widely accepted that the event that instigated it was the sanctuary flight of the Red Seren citizens to the Deerwood. This led to direct strife between the two nations that escalated into battle, the Saints' War. But it is the author's opinion that the war truly started many years before. After the miracle of the verdant Vorlas, as it came to be known, Waidwin quickly gathered followers, drawn to stories of Aethys's miraculous prophet. His power grew. Eventually, Waidwin had gained enough support that he confronted the imperial governor. Assisted by a collection of knights and nobles who had been swayed to his cause, he marched on the capital city. The governor was allowed to live, but was forced to abdicate power and leave the colony. This was not from any understanding or easy acquisition acquiescence from the governor, but because of what happened when Waidwin entered the governor's palace. As Waidwin approached, the governor, according to accounts, his body turned into something that was no longer human. His flesh became luminescent and his head transformed into pure blinding light. Other accounts suggest that Waidwin had become a being of light at an earlier time when he was whipped in at the public square. The outcome of his visit to the palace, however, is uncontested. The governor, knowing there was no way he could oppose an avatar of Aethys, relinquished his power. The people then asked Waidwin to lead the colony. He accepted, earning him the name Divine King of Red Ceres. Waidwin's rule was virtually uncontested. Initially this was because everyone was awed that a god had chosen to manifest him and lead his people. This changed as Waidwin began punishing the allies of the old empire and the poison on the world, what he considered corrupt churches or church leaders of Aethys. Scrutiny escalated and soon worshippers of Aethys were also being punished for mere perceptions of heresy. Members of other religions were also added to the list of the persecuted for following different faiths. This caused large segments of the population to flee Red Ceres for the Deerwood, begging for sanctuary. This caused strife between the two nations. The people of the Deerwood knew that they could not sustain explosive population growth if Waidwin's rule were to continue unchecked. They also feared that his eye would turn from Red Ceres and land on them next if nothing was done. This was exactly what ultimately happened. An open war broke out as Waidwin moved to spread his dominion over the lands of Deerwood. This is bringing back a lot of memories of Pillars 1 and Pillars 2, and I'm kind of like, ooh, yeah, I've got an itch. It's just like, I want to get back into the world in other ways, like going, like, I guess play Pillars 1 and 2 again, because I'm like, ooh, but this connected to that, and this connected to that, and going like, ah yeah, I forgot all the lore, but it's all coming back to me in bits. Saints War the Saints War Part 2 Invasion. Waidwin personally led many of the battles during the war, exhibiting extraordinary supernatural powers. He seemed virtually untouchable on the battlefield, able to burn or even disintegrate his enemies with beams of blinding white light. With a god on his side and possibly, as some said, inhabiting him, he was thought to be indestructible. It appeared that he may have been until the Battle of Hulgot Citadel. The people of the Deerwood knew they would lose the war if they could not at least slow Waidwin down. Engineers, priests of Magrin, and a few others, working in secret, some say with Magrin's direct help, developed a weapon they hoped would be able to stop a god. 12 feet in diameter and filled with a variety of chemical and magical explosives, the bomb was rolled under the Avondware Bridge. The Avondware Bridge. Part of the foundation was excavated in order to allow them to embed the bomb in the bridge itself, ensuring its total concealment. 12 Deerwooden men and women volunteered to stage an ambush at the bridge to keep Waidwin on it until the bomb could be detonated. The battle was short, bloody, and ultimately final. The Dozen, as they came to be known, were able to delay Waidwin on the bridge. The bomb detonated, killing Waidwin, the 4 Deerwooden volunteers still alive at that time, and over 50 Red Saren soldiers marching on the front lines with Waidwin. It was at that moment that the Saints' War ended. The remaining Red Saren forces were easy to rout. Even though they had more than enough men and equipment to finish the siege, their leader, previously thought invincible, had just vanished in a rain of metal and stone. Panic set in and the Deerwooden troops sent them away with ease. From that point on, the bomb was known by the name Godhammer. It even worked its way into everyday conversation. As sure as Godhammer ended the Saints' War came to be a standard phrase to express unequivocal certainty. Less certain is the fate of Aethys, who has not spoken to his followers since the explosion of the bomb, and is presumed by most to be dead. Just a point for this book, this was in Pillars 1. Why is this important? Well, Aethys' fate was expanded upon in Pillars 1 and 2. Anyway, lest some concerned citizens express their worry or other more industrious think that they could reproduce the result, the author would put the thoughts from your heads. Since that time, there has never been another documented explosion of such magnitude, and efforts to locate the engineers and clergy responsible for the bomb have been entirely fruitless. Godhammer was a unique, fortuitous occurrence. Its like will never be seen again without divine intervention. Cool. And then that one's barred, or you need the Claviger's key. Alright, you need lockpicks or the Claviger's key, I should say. Claviger's Journal, second entry. Ambassador Hildgard promises that all he wants is diplomatic relations with the living lands, but Inquisitor Ludwin, she wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guest. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Aemond was going grey all of a sudden.
Also, I'm wondering if this is, if you just happen to not find the other way around, the fact that this has lockpicks is basically a, oh, we need a way for players to still have a way to progress if they can't get the key somehow. Although maybe there was a way to get the key earlier from the Claviger's body? I don't think there was, but yeah. Maybe there are other paths that you can go through this. I'm assuming this is the room that you can get to. Ah, and there's the key. Yeah, so literally the reason why that one has lockpicks on it is it's to make sure that you don't feel soft locked. Even though you're obviously not, because you can just run around there, they don't want people to feel like they don't know how to progress. I understand. Oop, did not want to do that, just wanted to jump. Lanfathan Customs. He has a lot of books on the Deerwood and the Lanfathans. Or like, of people around that area. Lanfathan customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered any less than other? If they are examined closely, Lanfathan celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture and all tie into their history in a significant way. The Festival of the Ancients. The Festival of the Ancients takes place during spring dawn and is a time to celebrate the Lanfathan settling in Eord-Lanfath. It is a simple 3-day ceremony that is mostly centered on feasts. These feasts are set up around ruins scattered through Eord-Lanfath. Wreaths made from tree branches and flowers are placed at the ruins and prayers are said to the gods, thanking them for health and prosperity. The Cleansing. The Cleansing started as a protest, recreating the hardships wrought upon the Lanfathans by the Aderan colonists when they started settling the Deerwood. It has morphed over the years and is now used more as a game mixed with a teaching tool to inform your Lanfathans about the history of their people. The cleansing takes place on New Year and Mid-Year, and now acts as a metaphor for real events instead of a recreation of the events themselves. Zurp effigies are placed throughout the forest, hollow clay shells filled with sweets and gifts. The children then search the woods for effigies and destroy them, cleansing the forest so that Lanfathans can move in and occupy the areas. After the area has been cleared, they gather for a celebration and feast where the elders tell the young members the true story of their people's history. Holiday of the Black Tree. A combination of a day of remembrance and celebratory feast, the Holiday of the Black Tree is held on the second day of autumn falling, when the trees are still colourful, but losing their leaves and the land is becoming cold and dark. Lanfathans use the day to tell the story of the War of the Black Trees and remember those who were lost. During the morning, the adults hang elaborate garlands from the tree branches. The garlands are made from red, orange, and yellow flowers and represent the flames that swept through the forests of Eord-Lanfath, destroying everything in their paths. After a morning of fasting and reflection, the children are set to run through the trees, tearing down the garlands and bring them back to the feast, decorating the tables with wildflowers, turning the horror of war into something beautiful. Then they eat, cheering the peace they now have with the Deerwooden people and toast to many more years of peace to come. Also of note in Lanfathan culture is their abundance of travelling customs. Being a semi-nomadic people, they practice customs to ensure their safety while on the move. Travelling customs. If you are taking a quick trip, purchase a gift for someone you are visiting and leave it at your home. If something important is left undone, such as giving a gift to a loved one, you will always return to finish the task. If you are taking a longer trip, leave remembrances of your trip, no matter how well you know the road. Drop some pebbles along the way or tie ribbon to the tree branches. Mark your path away and you'll always have a safe and easy trip back. Evil spirits and dangerous creatures are everywhere in our world. If you decorate your cart with masks, they will scare away any danger that might otherwise approach. But you must decorate your cart anew every trim or the evil won't be fooled by your ruse. Cool. Rice wine. More wine. Claviger's journal. Secret page? Oh. Apparently, there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the Adirans. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good. I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I passed a key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Ondra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance, or join them myself. So the Claviger is the one who was setting up the rebellion. Oh.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Sounds like he wasn't fond of the Adirans either.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. A cistern beneath the Temple of Ondra. Good place for a hidden base. It's just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Eloe was lying to us.
I knew something was up. I didn't buy her innocent acolyte bit for a second.
Right. You bought that story faster than you bought those bright red boots you got in Thirdborn.
Hey, I looked good in those. At least we know where we're going. The temple's east of here, just across the canal.
Right.
Wow, that was a lot of XP I got. Didn't seem to give us a level or anything, but it seemed like a lot. Oh, it did give us a level. You didn't get a level up thing. Do you want to give me a level up thing? Nope. Alright, well, we leveled up, though. I saw 1000 XP and was like, there's no way we didn't level up. And of course we did. I'm going to take another point in... I kind of want to take another point in intellect, because we got a check that was level 4. So let's do a level... Let's go to level 5. I also really think we do need to level might and dexterity at some point, but we'll stick with this. And then wizard, we could take another point in arcane veil. I don't know if we necessarily need to. We'd put a point in grimoire mastery. Unlock level 10 grimoire spells and decrease the essence cost of all grimoire spells by 15%. That seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, let's grab that. Perfect. So that now means that our grimoire has a new spell, right? Missile Salvo. Conjures a sphere of arcane energy that rises upwards, unleashing a destructive volley of missiles that seeks to destroy nearby enemies. Or that seeks nearby enemies. I can also upgrade it because I've got the Adra now, if I wanted to. Ooh. I don't know if we need to, but it is interesting as a concept. Oh, did either of my companions level up? No. Alright. I don't know when companions level up. I guess they must have like their own internal XP, but I have no idea what it is. Or maybe they level up at milestones instead of at XP levels. Like, a thing happens in their story and they level up. Grab this. Still more to explore in the Claviger's estate, obviously.
Cozy.
Claviger's Journal, 3rd entry. According to Healgard, it's in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Mess Iverno. I wonder if what they know that I don't, those noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Also, I'm wondering if the Claviger was part of the Resistance, potentially. I do wonder about his fate, the fact that he ended up dying when he went on a trip with the Ambassador. But he could also have decided, like, it could just be what it happened the way it happened, then we're, I'm reading too much into it. But I do wonder whether he tried to kill the Ambassador and then the Ambassador ended up killing him and decided not to say anything. Or you know, killing him by using the bear. I guess would be a better way of putting it. Like, not necessarily directly doing it, but influencing his death, I think might be a way of putting it. There's loot up here. There's mega loot up here. The white key cameo. Well, we'll have all this. What is that? So it's obviously something in here. Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Against a scarlet backdrop, a key of purest marble has been placed, making this cameo a bold piece of jewellery. The red and white symbolize the intertwining of blood and bone, of body and soul, of wrath and peace. Wearing this amulet gives you a deeper sense of connection to the allies you fight alongside and invigorates you whenever you pull one such individual back from the brink of death's door. I mean, I can't really get rid of the currency. That's the thing. The currency thing's so good. Whenever I get currency, I might get more. Oh, final entry. There's a foulness in the wind blowing past the strangle route. Heelguard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be adherents. So he was suspecting that potentially Heelguard may have ulterior motives. I suspected that Heelguard may have ulterior motives. You know, before we do that, before we go to Andra, I have to check. Where are we? Yeah, let's go here. Let's see if there's anything going on with Heelguard. Because it's a little too convenient that the Clavager was plotting against him and then the Clavager ends up dead in a situation where there is only two of them, in a group of adherents. Although maybe Heelguard thinks that's a little obvious. But I don't know. We'll see.
Go back to your inn.
Oh.
So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Back off. Now.
They're using their envoys to intimidate the locals, I see. You haven't heard the last of us.
Honestly, I don't know who you are. I can say that with complete truthfulness and honesty. I have absolutely no idea who that person is. Hey, Ambassador. I want to have a... We read this? Yes, we've read this. I want to have a word, Ambassador.
I can't tell you how grateful I am that you survived the attempt on your life. But let's not dwell on unpleasant matters.
Listen, if you hear anything about Juliana in the future, pay it no mind.
The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object?
We should finance her. Keeping Juliana in business keeps the peace in paradise. Ooh. Let's suggest that.
Shrewd thinking, envoy. Maybe you should be ambassador. So be it. I can't openly support Juliana's establishment, but I will pass along what funding I can. A rounding error in our books. Feel free to let her know the good news, but do try to keep my name out of it.
Cool. Alright. Well, that was an unmarked quest of a kind. That's, yeah, it's unexpected. Huh. I wonder what we'll get for that. But, huh. Yeah, it's just unexpected. It's nice. I like having it, you know, acknowledge things that could happen, even if it's not necessarily a quest. But, wait, am I in the wrong place? I thought she was here. No, she's in the other place. She's back in Dawnshore, isn't she? Yup. She's in this one. I was like, oh, she's next to the people who hate us. However, I realized that didn't actually narrow it down that much. Also, are we about to get attacked when this loads? We did last time. Not when it loaded, but when we walked through this area. I don't think we're being attacked, but that's because we're not actually in the area yet. It says we can't fast travel, apparently. That's what it says top left. Cannot fast travel. Wonder why we can't fast travel. Hello.
Don't think I didn't see what Heelguard sent me today. You really do have a magic touch. Don't think I didn't see what Heelguard sent me today.
So all it does is get us a line of dialogue. Well, I don't know. Maybe it leads to something. By the way, does that really mean I can't fast travel? You cannot fast travel from your current area. Why not? I could fast travel to my current area. Why can I not fast travel from my current area? Guess I can't fast travel in there for some reason right now. Huh. Alright. Back here. Let's go to the Street of the Gods Beacon. We'll save and then we'll, well, I guess we'll walk in and see what she has to say. Are we going to confront her or just go to the cistern? Probably confront her. Seems like the better of the options that we have available. I would suspect that she may confront us. But let's see how this plays out. Hello.
Go search for your killer elsewhere. Some of us are trying to pray.
Drop the act. I already know that Lavager gave you the key to the cistern.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Clavager was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. Alright. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Finally, some progress.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Why target me? The city is full of Adirans.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way.
Ooh. You've just entered, like, you've just crossed the line into my kill list. Which one of your people killed me?
Eagwolf. A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern, no doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Eagwolf. We've heard this before, but I'm sure we've heard the name somewhere else. Eagwolf is a notorious assassin widely considered the leader of the Paradis resistance movement. He fights against the oppression of the Adiran politics and the cruelty of the Steel Garrote. If you're smart, you'll turn yourself in to the authorities.
And why would I do something idiotic like that?
Either turn yourself in, or Inquisitor Ludwin will hunt you down.
Must be nice working for a monster. Fine. I'll contact the embassy myself. Maybe this doesn't have to be the end.
Are you going?
Take the door into the cistern. Your killer awaits you.
So, before I do that, why do I need to find the Watcher? An insight into my near-death experience. Yeah, okay. So I was just checking that this wouldn't invalidate the Watcher part of the quest, which it definitely should not. I've saved. I feel prepared. I got anything else I need to do before I head in there? No, I think I am prepared. I could potentially drink some consumables to buff some stuff. I can do that when we're in combat. Smuggler report. A woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city today. The goddamn Adira envoy lent their aid to the laughably incompetent guard that was tasked with inspection. If not from help from the godlike, I'm sure that her contact would have made it into the city just fine. She was hauled away to some cell or another. I just hope that whatever fate awaits her isn't too harsh. A woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city. I wonder which one that was. I actually cannot remember that quest. Did we do that? Wait. There is a way of saying, yeah, show completed. What did I do? So we did that one. Yeah. 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 Message from afar? You rescued the Adira ambassador. Yeah, I did that. Oh, the smuggler. Yeah, there we go. Mentioned she left the boat. Is it that one? Oh. So that's smuggler. Wait, read it again. Yeah, that goddamn Adira envoy lent a guard. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember it. Or maybe that was it. Maybe there was maybe it was a random event that happened, and I'm just struggling to remember it for some reason. Anyway. Travel to Cistern? Is it a new area, like entirely, or is it just like a boss arena? I suspect it's a boss arena, but we'll see. I'm getting extreme boss arena vibes.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Ooh. Get these. Definitely hear chanting. Oh, and my companions are running off ahead of me. Yeah. Very much getting a boss arena vibe from companions just being like, oh yeah, I can do what I like. Electric lily seed. There's a little bit of climbing we could do here, but it looks like a way out more than anything else. Because it doesn't look like we could climb up there. Oh, we can sneak in.
They don't look friendly.
No, they do not. Looking at them on the mini-map here. At the top left, trying to figure out what we need to do. How long do our buffs last, by the way, from these? Let's drink one. 300 seconds. So 5 minutes. Grab some stamina as well. Con. Anything else we need? Intellect, definitely. Yeah. Is that all of it? I think that's all of the buffs I have currently. I felt I had more. No, that's all the buffs I have currently. Let's quick save. And move in.
You take lead.
Somebody just around the corner to the side. It's that one. This person's moving in. I'm gonna wait for them to turn around and then got him. Right. And that seems good. Okay. Let's try and do a little hitting of them here. You don't need a minute. You need to do it now when I tell you to. And hoping that did something. Ow. Nice. Just needed a little bit of a sec to move away. Hit the rebel. Oh. Dodge. Resist. Heal. Some essence. Let's go. I got incapacitated. No! I'm back though. Alright. And brought him back. Keep shooting him. Nice.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Fair enough. We have a lot of buffs on as well right now, so we need to think about keeping speed up. This page looked like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I'm damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers where even the gods cannot find evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Rupert. Oh. Forgive me. So they tried to kill us for a reason that they no longer believe is right. Or didn't fulfill the right prophecy. Oh. Interesting. I guess I could have shot that, probably, and then done some damage to some of them. It would have been good. Right, quick save. Now, there's some around here that we can potentially get to. The weapon, this is so inaccurate. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I see the traps on the floor. But what I'm meaning by this being so inaccurate as a wand is that we like shoot at this huge target and we completely miss. That seemed to work. See if there was anything on the spider. I don't think there was. Chest. Grab the loot. Sneak in here.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Yeah. Please, please do. Oh, there's some enemies down there. They're just spiderlings, though. Hit him. Hoping that does like a lot more. Yeah, if you cast that with, yeah, if you cast that a little bit better, it does a lot more than how it was doing before. Okay. Yeah, just stop that one from hitting us. Spider legs.
Just like the good old days.
That's the way we need to go. So where does this go? Oh, there's a chest back there. That's all we know about this area. I need to rebuff at some point.
You know what that web means.
Yeah, yeah.
Be ready.
Felt that was necessary. Blow it up. Grab that. And burn. And then you can burn this one for me.
Aye, aye.
Get him.
Take your best shot.
Nice. Solid AoE we got there.
Another down.
Oh, was there some behind us? Yes, there were. See some loot back there. Got that. Get out here. Keep shooting them. Damn, that one's dead. Or get him.
Show me what you got.
Holy moly. Shoot it. drop in. Nice. Aiming to stun there. And burn them. Just trying to put in a lot, or put on a lot of debuffs. I was trying to res you, but you weren't dead yet. Unfortunately. Ow. Let's just heal.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Rid of some of these spider eggs. And the spiders who are just trying to survive. Because although they're just trying to survive, they are trying to kill us. Common Grimoire of Embers. I can see why that might be useful. If you, for instance, want to use more fire against these guys. Grab them. Okay, I was curious whether grenades counted as fire for the purposes of this. Shoot it.
Ready?
Also don't really know what the purpose of destroying the eggs is. I'm just doing it. I get the feeling that there might be loot in some of the eggs. That's the reason we're doing it, but I'm mostly doing it to get rid of the spider eggs. It is its own reward. Oh. There we go.
Here it comes.
Get that. And this then lets us into this room, which had the loot at it. Ah, wonderful.
Coming in hot.
Good shot. Unlock this chest with only one lockpick. Ooh, love all of this. Cool. I get the feeling they're going to be more generous with how many lockpicks you need for chests in like these areas, which you won't go back to. Unlike areas in the overworld where like you could access them at any time, so they can put like higher requirements on them.
Unseen, unheard.
There we go. Copper skeets and some armor, and the Skainite prayer. This ragged piece of parchment contains a morbid prayer to Skain. O quiet slave, accept this offering as worthy sacrifice. In darkness I did nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow I did unleash it upon those who would control me. Into hiding I will return to escape the light of scrutiny. Then your name, resist the yoke of stifling authority. Okay. Interesting thing to Skain back there. Wonder if that implies that some of the rebels are worshipping Skain. Also, I'm over encumbered. Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? Because you see, what we can do is we can just put things in the stash from here. There we go. That's why I was moving so slowly. Yeah. Stash is an odd mechanic where it's like, yeah, you have a limited inventory, but you can just send it to the stash whenever you want to. So, it's probably just to stop you carrying too many resources around at once. But it does also feel a little odd when you're just like, yeah, I'll just send that all to the stash, just magically from where I am. How am I getting there? Can I like attack that? I can. Ah, I understand what we could have done there. There does seem to be a lot of like environmental stuff you can do if you pay attention. Unlike me, who finds it after the fact. Right. Grab the health potion. Move further in. Just want to have a look underwater here for a second. That look like something? I don't think that looks like anything, personally. Oh. I realize what this is a test. It's not even that much of a test. It's just like a did you remember something we told you 2 seconds ago. Well, not 2 seconds for us, but like a while ago. I guess I will equip it like this. Where is it? It's in here? No? Is it weapons? Oh, it's under weapons. Oh, there we go. I could do that, or alternatively, I could equip this Grimoire of Elements and just do that and then climb up from there. Actually, now I've realized I can do that. I did some jumping in a previous section that was completely unnecessary because I could have just done it like that. Ah, well, it was fun doing that jumping, I think. Quick save. And you guys ready? Oh, there's more stuff there. Oh, I see. I could have just done it like that. Again, I could have just shot the ceiling at one. I guess I don't need to sneak, because we can actually see enemies before we can interact with them on the minimap. So I just need to pay attention to the minimap, and if there's an enemy, then, you know, then I sneak. Nothing down there. Get stuff off of this one. See if there's anything more on the ceiling here. Or any more of these ones on the ceiling. So I'm wondering whether they put the ones on the ceiling to stop you from soft locking yourself. Yeah, they did. So they put these there because otherwise you could potentially soft lock yourself by not having a way to like create ice. Lower cistern key.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
What big double doors? I didn't see any big double doors. Wait. Big double door? I'm starting to go crazy. Wait, did I just completely miss a set of big double doors? Oh. Well, I mean, at least I couldn't have gone through them until now. I assume this links back round.
You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Okay, so seeing the difference in their opinions here. How they see the world. Okay, I was just checking whether I could explode that. But I can't. So this unlocks a shortcut to here. Okay. Grab these. But there should be one on the ceiling, because they don't want to soft lock you. Maybe not this time? I at least don't see it this time. Jumping into the water deliberately. Just to see if there's anything else going on here. I don't see the anti-soft lock one this time. Well, let's climb. And then... you know what I'm gonna do actually? Let's go for this. Oh, I forgot that's not how you equip things in this game. There we go. This can be wielded in the offhand. There we go. So I should now be able to do this. And... cool. And then jump. Right. We're just wanted to see where the anti-soft block thing is. I guess there isn't one here. I guess it's if you get this far, they're like, no, really, you need to know the mechanic now. We gave you several opportunities to not know the mechanic. But now you really just need to know what you're doing. Oh, freezable grates. Certain freezable grates are weak and can be destroyed with frost damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, and naturally occurring eyes of Rimmergand will reduce frost damage. Oh. Well. That's not what I expected that to do, but it is funny. So if I go over here, which it won't let me do. Is this where we came in? This is where we came in. Oh. Oh yeah, I did look at that door. Did I ever like mention that door or even think about going through it? Or did I just choose a direction? I just chose a direction. Wait, do I hear... I think I hear loot. Can you confirm? No. Okay. I must not have heard loot. Or if I did, I heard it in an area that will now be awkward to access. So I didn't hear it. Through here, I see enemies. Oh, I see lots of enemies.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
This is time to rebuff. So we'll head in here and we'll go Reception, Stam, Con, and Freshwater, Intellect. Oh, I have even more stuff. Damage. Yeah, I'll do for now. I'm not going to eat the kith meat, but, you know. Maybe I'll have that as well.
Over there, to the left. Probably disables the blades. For all the good it does for me.
Nice. Where's it? Oh, that disables the things. We might as well disable them. Quick save. And open the door. I know that one's about to see us. Get him. Keep attacking. Jump on them. Just want to switch who they're attacking. Burn. This guy is pretty strong, huh? He is not dying. Oh, he's getting healed. What are you doing healing? Kill the healer. One of those. Snap. Get the healer. I'm a little trapped. Okay. I got my companions back up.
Hold on.
Nice. Yeah. Hold him still. Keep attacking. Getting crits, which is causing us to build up poison. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have your sweet melon. And this one's dead. Ooh.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
That's a less state point. You see a threat, you stop it. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Wow. We need a lockpick. Definitely need a lockpick. So many buffs right now. We are incredibly quick in terms of how we move. There was things we could have exploded up here. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to waste these buffs, I think. Maybe. Unless we can get to a fight very quickly. I mean, it's not wasted. We used them in the fight. I guess I should say we're going to not use the buffs to their best ability. Okay, so there's lockpick chests down below that we just cannot access. It's annoying, because I'm probably not going to come back here. We'll see. Enemies over there.
Eyes open.
One there.
Arms up.
You're gonna
Got him. Climb. 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 Anything up top for us to use? No? Okay. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that. Which I think will be very annoying to them. And back over here. Back down to the bottom. And got that one. And gotcha. Went pretty well.
Well, that was fun.
Need to rebuff soon. I think if we're going to rebuff again, though, we should wait till we get to the well, whatever the final fight of this area is. Fortunately, nobody here has any lockpicks. That would be great if they did, though. Yeah, I really don't know what we're going to do about lockpicks. I don't really know if we have any options. I guess we could farm them with those enemies that respawn, but...
For taking off. Nimrod, someone's up ahead.
Someone over there, maybe. Do a quick save. They're down below. I think they're below us. Don't see anything. Oh, they're not below us. They're right in front of me. Nice. Okay. A little bit of a janky fight. That's okay. Oh. Get this chest. You have any lockpicks on you? No, your Mariner's porridge though. Should give it back to Mariner. I know, it's not a good joke. Do I want to head down? Is there anything down? Or is this just above the first area? There is stuff potentially down there. No, this is just above the first area. So that when we came in, we actually had these guys above us. We just didn't realize it. Then, it does look like this is a deliberate climbing thing. Although this looks less deliberate. So I was wondering whether we can cut that corner. I think maybe not. I think maybe not. Or at least I don't want to do that. Unless it looks like we can't get back there. I think this might link round anyway.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
Moral dilemmas. Oh, that's the stuff that I heard when I was down at the bottom. I knew there was loot. And I could hear it when we were down there. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate, but it worked. Yeah, I knew I could hear loot. Crazy. Hear more loot over here somewhere as well. I think it's, yeah, it's there. Let's open it. One of them complaining that they're not getting enough action. Well, they're about to see us up close, so maybe that'll make them feel better. Well, I mean, if they actually see us and don't get stabbed in the back, that is.
No one's getting past me. No one.
You can...
Unseen, unheard.
Eggwolf's log 4. Does that imply I missed some? This journal entry was penned very recently. We killed the envoy and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose, and am I too unworthy to grasp it? I failed. Now they're coming for me. What can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? Huh. He seems very apologetic.
Next one's mine.
Well, that wasn't quite how I was planning to do that, but it worked. Just sneak up and blast them. Oh, we've already been in this room. So we know there's no enemies here. Also, I love her being like, no one's getting past me. And actually, I just realized we killed all of her friends like 2 steps from her. Just over a gap. She's like, just still complaining. Right. Nothing there. No lockpicks.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Well, our assassin wants our forgiveness. Let's see if we're going to give it to them. Hello?
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently, I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Just a point. You shot me and killed me. This, like, why did you not give us the same chance to chat? It's like now all of a sudden it's you who's in danger. Like, oh, now we gotta chat. On my authority, you will stand trial for the murder of an Adirian envoy.
That may be so. But I answer to a higher authority, as do you.
People always answer to a higher authority, but I never hear the question.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So, wasn't it the Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians? Not my boot, why attack me and not the ambassador? Or did you really think killing me would improve things? Let's say, not my boot, why attack me and not the ambassador?
Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
Oh. Do you kill everyone you see in your dreams?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
And?
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
Well, clearly you've never heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy before.
Perhaps higher education would have given me pause. Stay by hand. Perhaps not. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done.
Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Confess to the Steel Garrote, maybe they'll show you mercy. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. Lowe told me what the Steel Garrote have done to the people of Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Or Kai, Marius, what would you do? Let's ask Kai and Marius what they do. I think Pillars did this as well, and it doesn't advance it. I think it merely gives you opinions.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
So, I'm conflicted. Let's just go through the options, then I'll tell you why I'm conflicted. So 4, I don't really want to do. I think 4 is a little bit too extreme, in terms of my eyes. If we end up in a fight, I want him to have attacked us. I don't want to attack him. I'm tempted to go with 2 or 1. 3, I don't think we're going to go for. I think 3 is a little bit too far on the rebel side, and I don't think that's what we're doing on this playthrough. So that means it's between 1 and 2. And the reason I'm conflicted is because I think if I say 1, he's going to attack me. And it seems like the character may have more in him if you let him go. But he may not. This may purely be a thing so that your companions have an opinion of you. I think we're going to go with 1. But 2 is what I'm tempted to go for. But we're playing more of an Adiran character. We're playing a character with a very set mindset. And I think 1 is the way to go.
Your Inquisitor Lodwyn doesn't know the meaning of mercy. But if that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes.
You deserve a fair, lawful trial, no more, no less. Go quietly and I'll recommend a lenient sentence. Inquisitor Lodwyn is going to eat you alive, I'm counting on it, or forget it, just take your people and go. Let's say you deserve a fair, lawful trial, no more, no less.
I never thought I'd see the day when I surrendered to an Adiran.
If you give him to the Steel Garrote, you might as well kill him now. They'll torture him before they execute him.
I will settle the last of my affairs and confess to the guards. With any luck, I'll live to see another sunrise.
You try and escape, I'll hunt you down myself. Glad we could settle this without bloodshed. I didn't expect you to give up without a fight, or good luck with that. I said I didn't expect you to give up without a fight.
You speak the will of the gods. Who am I to disagree? Farewell, godlike.
A hush, an ill wind, steel justice, shackles like our own.
Disapproval from the voice?
We learn, we twine.
Oh.
That's sad. The Inquisitor's gonna have fun with him.
You should have just killed him. He's as good as dead anyway.
Well, here's the thing, guys. We have laws. We should follow them. Like, the law is, if he kills somebody, he should have a trial, and we should figure out what happens next.
Back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out.
Oh,
I suppose the
thanks.
gods are on your side, not ours.
That was very nice of them to tell me. But yeah, it's, like, we have laws so that we can, so that we can solve these types of situations. We could have killed him now, yeah, but that would be an unlawful killing. That would be vigilantism, and that's not what we're going for here. We could have let him go, but that's also not really what we should do. What we should do is we should give him a trial. Now, we can argue whether or not the trial is fair, but we can only try our best for now. Anyway, both of our companions are like, I need to speak to you immediately. Claviger Amond. Your help has not gone unnoticed, and it is appreciated, but there is so much more to be done. The adherents will not stop until they have taken control of every last inch of Paradise, if not the entirety of the living lands. We do need more to stand against them. More resources, more arms, more armor, and more importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and your militia, there is no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperial forces from our home. Think about it. Why? Huh. Oh yeah, we also still don't know who the friend is who, like, was trying to keep us alive. That we're still a little uncertain about. And the friend who is also potentially a friend of the ambassador. It's a faction we haven't yet seen here. I was for a second wondering if it could have been the assassin, but I don't think it would have been, because he only seems to have had the change of heart once we survived, I think. Hello.
You should have looked the other way.
I should have, like, killed all of you for the, like, special daggers that guy has.
What? We've come so far. We can't just surrender.
Anti-Aderian propaganda. Right, grab that. I am looking for a lot. Do you don't have to have a lockpick, do you?
I believe this is where our fates diverge.
I mean, if we killed him, we would have got those sick daggers. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh, that's fine. Let's put our 4 wands away and the 4 common swords we're carrying away, and the brigandine armor and the gambeson. And yeah, okay, now we're better. Call to arms. Brothers and sisters of Paradise, it is well past time to push these adherent dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Adir. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. Oh yeah, that reminded me, the voice, where it said we learn. I was like, oh no. Are our actions going to teach this god how it should act when it fully realizes? I'm assuming it's a god. I'm assuming it's our god. That would be, well, that could be bad. if it's like, ah yes, this is how we should treat people. We should send them to the Steel Garrote and put shackles on them. Oh yeah, I can't open that either because I don't have any lockpicks. I wonder if that's a difficulty setting. I wonder whether lockpicks are affected by the difficulty level. I could believe it. He also gave us his key, I just realized.
I don't think I expected they would just turn themselves in.
Me neither.
Good news is the Steel Garrote will probably take care of killing them for us.
But dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
Yeah, you both have thoughts. We haven't met Ludwig yet, but we've already dealt with a thing that she'd approve of, apparently, so... Okay. And then this is just a way down here. So we were effectively at the end. So it's I'd call like the Skyrim dungeon design, where it always gives you a way out at the end of it, so that you don't have to run all the way around. Which is odd, because when this game was first announced, it was effectively like, in a way, this was going to be Microsoft's Skyrim. They'd bought Obsidian a year before, or 2 years before. I think it was 2 years before, and then they basically were like, let's release a trailer for this. Everyone was like, it's a first-person Pillars game. They're giving a budget to Obsidian. It's going to be their Skyrim, and then it's like, they bought Bethesda like the year after. So Microsoft Skyrim ended up being Skyrim. So, yeah, it's definitely odd. Anyway, we have done quite a lot of main quest, and I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. We need to remember all of the places where we need lockpicks. I think there's like 3 needed here somewhere, and we need two in the cistern. Yeah, if I find a lockpick supplier, that'll go a long way towards good things for us. But yeah, I think it might be time for us to leave Paradise next time, because we've kind of done everything. Although we do need to speak to the ambassador as well, just to see, and maybe try and find if Ludwig is around. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.